Welcome to the Weather Gurus channel here for the weather for April 3rd, 2024 for the lower 48 United States. Please be sure to subscribe to the Weather Guru for the latest summary of what's going on in the United States and sometimes beyond. Right now we're looking at a big pinwheel low pressure system here moving through Chicago and the Midwest and the Great Lakes area, providing ample rain. This is after severe weather threatened Indiana and Cincinnati and Kentucky elsewhere last night. But tonight we had this big pinwheel here, low pressure system moving in, providing those showers into the area. So if you're coming up I-65 through Louisville, Indianapolis, on in through Lafayette and Chicago, Illinois, be very careful. There's heavy rain there. Coming up through Pittsburgh on the Laurel Highlands on that side, on Interstate 79 or through the Pennsylvania Turnpike, be very careful. Rain is extending there. All the way up through the Adirondacks in New York, upstate New York, and New England as well. Boston on the Mass Turnpike coming out on rush hour there. We have extensive rain showers coming in through that area. There's a break in the Midwest here, so from DFW to Oklahoma City, all the way up through the Dakotas. Very nice weather out there, albeit it's a little bit chilly in the upper Midwest, from Minneapolis up through Wisconsin and the UP and Michigan. They got fresh snowflakes on their mind. Out west, we have showers continuing in the Intermountain West, in the high country of Stovepipe of Idaho, through eastern Washington and down through the hills of eastern Oregon as well. Looking at the National Weather Service 24 hours precipitation analysis, you can see that we've had the heaviest of rain along the east coast along this frontal boundary that came through yesterday, and now we have this upper level low that's spinning along the Great Lakes here. Heaviest of rain amounts have been down south, particularly around St. Augustine, Jacksonville area through Gainesville on I-75 and also Lake City. Heading up towards Valdosta, Tifton, there was some severe weather there earlier today. Some broad rotational features were featured there. However, no confirmed tornadoes. Hail was there, but no confirmed tornadoes there. So that's good news. But just south of Atlanta, Macon, through the middle Georgia, up through the upstate South Carolina, from Aiken, South Carolina, Augusta through Columbia, South Carolina, on up through Rock Hill, South Carolina. Heavy rain into Charlotte as well was reported. Up north, we had heavy rain through Pittsburgh, Western Maryland, on up through the Pennsylvania Turnpike, up on through the Adirondacks as well. So this is going to continue for 24 more hours and turn into a more scattered showers here. As you can see, our National Weather Service hazard map, courtesy of them, shows this high wind warnings out west here. So be careful for high-profile vehicles if you're in the Four Corners area here. There's high wind warnings in effect, and also in the deserts, high deserts of Nevada and Las Vegas as well, coming through the canyon there. So if you're along 15 there, making your way from Primm, Nevada, up through Las Vegas, back down toward the Mojave Desert into California, be very careful. And we have some snow warnings here in purple. Winter weather advisories in the high Sierra. So if you're coming along 99, if you get up into the high country of Yosemite and some of the higher terrain of California, be very careful. There's winter weather advisories all the way through the San Gabriel Mountains and down through the Ventura County and up down through out to the mountains to the east of Big Bear there. Those are the warnings as well. Now, we also have very windy conditions coming out of the northwest here for the four Quad Cities in Iowa, through Champaign, Illinois, up through southern Minnesota, and down, extending down into Texarkana region in Louisiana, Oil City, Shreveport, Bossier City, Arkansas, and over in the east coast of Florida as well. So if you're in Daytona Beach, so strong easterly onshore flow winds or offshore flow winds coming into Daytona Beach, Melbourne, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, Dania Beach, Miami, and over toward Naples. And then we also have extending these flood watches and warning will continue for the state of Pennsylvania. Anybody east of the Laurel Highlands, so if you're coming along 81 there in central Pennsylvania, or 83 or 95 over toward Philadelphia and Bucks County, be very careful. Chester, Philadelphia, those areas, Allentown, the Lehigh Valley, there is a flood warning in effect for your area, and also in central Jersey as well, in the New Jersey Turnpike. If you come along 95 and the Garden State Parkway, be very careful through Union and all those areas as well. Now, you can see up north, there's still winter weather going on. The winter storm warning remains in effect for the Green and White Mountains of New Hampshire and Vermont, respectively. Also into Maine, from Presque Isle, Bar Harbor, Maine, up to the Canadian border. Be very careful. Heavy snow is continuing in that area. And the Tuggill Plateau country and Adirondacks of New York, from Warren County up to the Canadian border. Be very careful there as well. So this is what we have going on. A very active springtime pattern that we have right now going on. So be very careful here. And you can see that the precipitation continues to make do here. And so the next 72 hours, the 72 hour, you can see the precip will continue to cover mostly in the eastern 2/3 of the country, and it's going to be scattered mostly in this Midwest zone. So along I-70 from St. Louis all the way through Indianapolis, Dayton, Cincinnati, Cleveland, over toward Pittsburgh, and back into central Pennsylvania towards Harrisburg, and then into Maryland from Baltimore north from 270. If you're coming along 270 there, showers will continue into Thursday morning from Germantown up through Frederick, Maryland, and over toward Cumberland and all those areas as well. So this is what we have going on. So the center of the country looks very well. After this clears out by the weekend, we should have sunshine for the majority of the eastern 2/3 of the United States. We just have to get through this period of heavy rain and soggy conditions as these upper level lows continue to swing by the mid-Atlantic and up to the North New England area, and they kind of phase together. So this has been the report for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care. From the Weather Guru, signing off.